Hello friends, this is Zaresh Sheikh. Today's video is all about resume writing. We will be discussing about what is resume, what are different types of it, when to use which type of resume, the proper format of writing each type, how long the resume should be, and how to submit your resume. Okay, so let's understand. Resume is basically a document that you write to present your background, your skills, and accomplishments. It's just a summary of your job history. You need to write your past job experiences that should be relevant to the job that you're applying for. For example, if you are applying for a position of a lecturer in XYZ university and you need to write resume for it. In past, maybe you have done a job as a copy editor in XYZ news channel. Now in resume you should not mention this job experience because it is not relevant to your new job as a lecturer. Okay? Hopefully you're getting it. Now, let's discuss about the types of resume. There are two types of resume: chronological resume and functional resume. Let me give you a short introduction of both of them. Chronological resume focuses on the work history or your past job experiences, right? And remember that you need to write it in reverse order, which means from your most recent job to the first job that you have done. Now, functional resume. It includes candidates' skills rather than past job experiences or past employment. From the introduction of both of them, maybe you have got the idea that when to use which type of resume, and if you didn't get it, I'm explaining it to you. As chronological format begins with your job history. You must have a job history for this type of resume. You will need to tell what jobs you have done, where you have done those jobs, and when did you work there. This format is ideal for those candidates who have a good steady job experience. For example, 4 years of working experience in A organization or 3 years of working experience at B organization and so on. But if you are a fresher, which means that you do not have a long job experience, you cannot write this format of resume. Also, if you are changing your career, for example, you were working for 7 years as a website developer in different organizations and now you want to apply for the position of a host at certain channel. You wouldn't have an experience of it and you cannot write about your website development here as it is irrelevant now. In this case, chronological order is not a suitable format of resume for you. Okay? So, if you are a fresher with no past job experience, or if you are changing your career, then functional format of resume is best suitable for you. This format highlights your skills, your commands on different instruments, different softwares, and different techniques. Your employment history is not highlighted over here. Friends, if you are liking this video, do like this video and subscribe my channel. Let's discuss the format of resume writing. Either you are writing a chronological resume or a functional resume. You should initiate or begin it with the main heading. The main heading will showcase your name. Do a good formatting of it so it draws more attention and look more professional. Followed by a list of contact information which must include your address, your area code, phone number and email address. The second heading would be of career objective. There are different opinions on this heading, that whether it is good or outdated. Some recruiters believe that if a candidate is writing this is well committed or sure about career, and some experts believe that this heading is outdated and it expresses candidates' desire rather than employers' need. Still, if you are writing this heading keeping in mind that you need to focus on employers' benefits, then it will be a good tactic. This makes sense for fresh graduates and for those who have relevant trainings and skills for that particular job, so that you can mention them for employers and organizations' benefit. For example, Poor career objective heading, right? To obtain a designation of lecturer with a renowned university that will lead to a strong development in the field of education. Okay, the improved version of this is to obtain this position in which I will use my recent teaching training techniques and computer skills such as PowerPoint presentations, PyMol software, modeling via Autodesk Fusion 360. To enhance academic experience, to make effective understanding of students and expand university's name. You can clearly see the difference in both way of writing the same heading. You can mention the name of a specific skills that will contribute to organization in future. The third heading is summary of qualification. This is an optional heading. If you are not writing objective heading, then you can go for this heading. Basically, they are alternative approaches. In this heading, the good approach is to write your details in bulleted form. It will enhance the readability of the document. While formulating your bullet points, keep in mind your skills that are beneficial for your job, the most important qualifications that an employer is searching in a candidate for that specific job. You can mention your awards and certifications as well. And this heading may include 3 to 8 bullet points. One important thing is applicant tracking system. You may have heard about it. This provides hiring managers to shortlist from the bulks of resumes. So, remember to use more nouns as keywords to get shortlisted. The fourth heading is of skills. You can mention both type of skills, transferable as well as knowledge based skills. I am providing you a list of questions on the screen that you could ask to yourself while writing your skills. These questions will surely help to evaluate yourself amazingly. Now, the fifth heading will be of education. Mention your qualifications here in a reverse order. For example, starting from currently enrolled to the very first degree you got. And yes, you do not need to write all the courses that you have taken as it will cover a large space. Refer to the specific courses if they are relevant. You can mention your certificates, attended workshops, scholarships, awards, and honors, but only if they are relevant to that job field. The last heading is of work experience or employment history. This heading will be included only in chronological resume, not in functional format. Also, this heading should be written before the heading of education if you have a longer list of significant and relevant work experiences. If you have 2 to 3 past employment history relevant to the targeted job, then include this heading after the heading of education. This should also be bulleted to enhance readability. Also, write this heading in reverse order from most recent to backwards. Include only those job experiences which you think are relevant to the targeted position. You should mention the given information that is displayed on the screen for each job. Employer's name, city, state, dates of employment, month and year, job title, which is very important, duties, activities, and accomplishments at that job. While writing the fourth point, only customize those duties, those activities, and accomplishments which are relevant to that targeted job. Otherwise, it will create a dragging look. So, this was a whole pattern of writing resume. Now, moving towards the second last part of this video, which is about the length of resume. Conventionally, the experts prefer the resume should be of 1 page long. However, there are experts who are concerned about candidates' detailed kind of information may prefer it to be 2 page long. The simple rule is that the candidates who have more experience will definitely have a longer resume than the one who has less experience. Let me make it more clear. If a person has an experience of less than 10 years or a fresher or a career changer will have resume of 1 page long. The second case is when a person having an experience of more than 10 years will have a 2 pages long resume. The third case implies for senior level managers and executives with a prolonged history of experiences and accomplishments will have 3 pages or longer resume. The last part of the video is how to submit your resume. Most of the time, it depends on the organization that how they want the resume. Some organization want resume in simple Word document and some prefer the PDF file for the safety purpose and for the formatting. PDF file does not allow any alterations. I recommend you to make both files Word and document and use it as per requirement. The third category is company's database. They ask you to fill the online form in which you need to cut and paste the required information from your resume and about what they are asking for, and then they convert your data into their format of resume. So guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you have enjoyed learning resume writing. For more tips that you need to write your resume and for the illustrations of bad and improved versions of resume, you can watch Resume Writing Part 2 at my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.